Should've looked through this beforehand. Maybe I wouldn't have been as surprised to find out that this game has loot packs. Jeez, seems like almost every game has those nowadays. Hey there, friendos, Fredo Supreme, the American Dream, back with more WWE 2K20 action, and I'd just like to point something out that I did not get around to saying, I think, in my previous video. When I entered the DLC code that gave me all sorts of bonuses unique to the Gold Edition, I also unlocked everything that you can unlock by playing through MyCareer and 2K Showcase. My point is, I may have seen some characters from later on in MyCareer that I actually think are pretty good designs for this game, and I was actually surprised that one of them was not a real wrestler, partially because there were a lot of forums online comparing her to Molly Holly, and I think at one point managed to bring up a page on some wiki about the wrestler in question. I'll talk more about that once we actually reach her in this video. And here we are in a room full of not strangers, and I am still trying to figure out what would be the best idea to do right now. Let's see what I can do in options. See what kind of podcasts I can go on. Ooh, the Buzz and Cole Show, 10th Anniversary WrestleMania Special. Let's see what that's all about.
Welcome everyone to a special milestone episode for the Buzz and Cole Show. Today,
working title.
Cole, we're celebrating our 10th anniversary of doing this podcast. We've long surpassed the time frame that something can be considered a working title.
Who are you? The working title police?
No, I'm the sanity police.
Let me see your badge then.
Okay, well, not only is this a huge moment in history for us, but it's also a massive weekend coming up with WrestleMania and the Hall of Fame ceremony headlined by the induction of best friends Red and Trey.
Hey, speaking of best friends going into the Hall of Fame together, when do you think we'll go in?
I mean this in the nicest way, but that is never going to happen.
What do you mean?
Well, we are best friends, but I've done my thing here, and you've had a great career too, but it's all been outside of WWE. Not to mention the biggest factor keeping you out, which is the Triple H incident.
What? You mean when we invaded NXT together like 12 years ago? I would think he's gotten over that by now.
No, I mean when 3 years ago, someone spray painted Triple H as a stupid turkey on his driveway.
For the last time. That wasn't me.
Cole, he has security camera footage of you doing it. Plus, you always call people turkeys.
Anyone who thinks I would do something like that, jeopardizing my career and my best friend, is a giant stupid turkey.
See? You just said it.
Only because you said it first. It was in the ether.
Well, I think we've managed to get wildly off topic, which, if you've been listening for the past 10 years, is par for the course around here. How about we take a quick break to regroup?
Fine, I don't need a break. Only stupid turkeys need breaks.
Man, Cole is really bad at lying, or at least bluffing. So, something I've noticed is once you get past the initial template selectors, you can actually do a fair amount of customization in this mode. Only problem is you need to pay a lot of virtual currency in order to do some of it. Well, at least buy some of the things. See what I mean? Looks like we unlock an arena and 2 new superstars from completing Chapter 2. Now, let's see what kind of... Sarah Amato sent a text to Mig, at least. Can't wait to see you honored tonight. You deserve it. Trish Stratus welcoming her to the club. Candice LeRae, it was a part of Mig's career. Let's see what kind of text messages I got. Looks like President The Rock is... Oh! It's that text message from the end of that last cutscene. Damn, now that's some pretty good cutscene to story synchronicity. Ronda Rousey is expecting to be entertained by my Hall of Fame induction speech? Well, I am a bit of a wiseacre in real life, ma'am. You will not be disappointed. And let's go talking to some people, see what AJ Styles has to say. Wonder how people remember him for wrestling a little bit in WWE before he left for TNA. That's kind of all I know about AJ Styles at the moment.
I still can't believe it's really all over for you and Red.
I know. It is starting to sink in, though.
Just this morning, I was thinking about that time we faced each other in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Man, that was brutal.
Yeah. But thanks to you in that match, now every time my jaw hurts, I know it's gonna rain.
Really? Maybe you should get that checked out.
No way. You might be the champ who runs the camp, but I'm the champ who knows when it's damp.
Yeah, that doesn't quite have the same ring to it.
Man, stuff like this that kind of remind you that wrestling is kind of like acting. I mean, yeah, you have beef with people in the ring, but outside, y'all are pretty good-ish friends for the most part, I think. What I'm saying is, that disconnect between kayfabe and reality, it's actually kind of charming, and I believe I will have myself a flashback to that Falls Count Anywhere match with AJ Styles. Anything to get more playtime out of these videos. Man, seems like all the really good songs are hidden in the loading screens for MyCareer. Sounds kind of like a slightly slowed down rendition of Vision's Don't Sound the Alarm, if it were performed by Millencolin. Hey, I'm just saying what's on my mind, folks. Okay, win it by pinfall or submission. I believe I can do that.
Trey did tell me he used a rather unusual training method to prepare for tonight. He played hours and hours of Falls Count Anywhere matches.
Nothing will prepare you for one of the most brutal matches of your career, quite like sitting on a couch playing video games all day and night. What an idiot.
Hey, you don't call me an idiot. I spend a lot of my time playing video games, and I'm prepared for a lot of things. Hang on a second, just want to do a surfboard stretch. Please don't tap.
Ah, the chin lock applied.
Oh yeah, stretch that chin, boy. Stretch that chin, me. It's like I'm playing the hoeing minigame in Saints Row 2. Ooh, he broke out of it. Impressive, actually. But getting back to the initial point made by the commentators, I think one of whom was Michael Cole, playing video games does kind of prep me for certain things. What those things are, I'm not exactly sure. I do know this one time when I played Watch Dogs 2, and there was a mission that took place on Alcatraz Island, I used my knowledge of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4 to escape from the level, and it came in handy a lot. And I just got distracted a little bit. Let's see if I can throw AJ out the ring. Wait for the... Ooh! He was so fast I didn't even have time to... The reversal prompt didn't even pop up, he was so fast. Or maybe it just becomes invisible after a while. You know what? Let's load you up on the top rope. Express package coming in. Punch him in the butt. And you here was dropping, y'all.
He has no chance for recovery.
Whoa, he even reversed my surfboard stretch attempt. Why does the reversal prompt not show up sometimes? Oh, you don't hold it, you press it when it's in the green zone. That's why I Billy K'd it. Okay, you know what? Let's go for a signature move. And reversal there. Oh, wait. I think I can only do my signature move when he's in the corner. You know what? Throw you into the corner, sir. No, wait. Load you up on the rope. Damn, I'm missing some of these reversal prompts like crazy. You know what? Let's just go for a regular turnbuckle move. Powerbomb you right into the thing? Sure, why not? Maybe I can only do my signature move when he's dazed. I thought so.
What's this?
Just like Tina Armstrong would have did.
Here it comes. He's got him.
Yep, standing over him like Ali. Muhammad Ali, that is.
Are we about to see it?
Ooh, stomp box, y'all. And let's punctuate it with one last big off the top rope move, or at least... Okay, you know what? Let's just do this. And go for a pin. No way he's getting up after that. Note to self, don't buy a lotto ticket anytime soon. See if I can wait for my stamina to come back a little bit too purple for my liking. Ooh, head scissors takedown. Love me a nice head scissor on that. Alright, pin attempt 2. Let's see where this goes. Victory lane, apparently.
Here is your winner, the American Dream, Franco Susan Precious.
Hokey as hell, and yet the pronunciation is still rather good.
WWE Extreme Rules has been a brutal evening.
Yeah, trying to record this and get good commentary might be a brutal evening, since I probably can't play back any of the chapters I have cleared, but I digress. This is still a pretty fun game. See? Ric Flair agrees with me. I mean, yeah, this game is glitchy as hell sometimes, but on the whole, I actually do have some fun with the hokiness. I mean, the character creation system is a little bit more robust than, say, the previous WWE games. And when I say robust, it actually means that you can make characters who actually look buff as opposed to having the muscle textures just painted onto them. like was the case in SmackDown vs. Raw 09, and was also kind of the case in WWE 13, where there was a glaring lack of skin definition options. Whoops, I forgot the words there. See what talking to Natalya as myself will get me. Wonder if it'll just switch over to Mig for this.
I just wanted to congratulate you, Rick.
Yes, it did.
You really deserve this.
Thanks, Natty. I know we had some differences over the years, but we always worked them out in the ring.
Catharsis is one hell of a thing.
Yeah, except that one time we got into it backstage.
I forgot about that.
I didn't. You threw me into a road case.
Okay, now that I kind of want to see. Mig throwing Natalya into a road case, whatever that is.
What were we even fighting about?
The usual stuff. Who was better, the title, you saying you were the best female superstar to ever come out of Calgary.
You do mean New York, right?
That's right. Now I remember.
Okay, prime directive for this video. Try to figure out what a road case is. Is that just slang for a crazy person who spends a lot of their time on the streets? Good news is they must be kind of street smart if they do that. Hey, there's that Papa Roach song again. Okay, so I don't need to actually throw Natalya into the road case. I just need to light her behind up like it's April 20th at Sasha Banks' cousin's house. Okay, I'm gonna try a surfboard stretch on her. Do that minigame from Saints Row again. Oh. You can't do that. Alright, come on, hit you with that 16 shots more I got. Going to war with the melting pot hot.
Cut.
Drop the hammer! See if I can throw her into that door over there.
Natalya is a superstar who knows how to go the...
Yes, I can.
Natalya may be a veteran, but once her strategy flies out the window, she scrambles.
Yeah, I tend to do that myself as well, as my Dead or Alive 2 video can demonstrate. Once my strategy is faltering, I kind of go off the rails.
Oh, shows no mercy.
See if I can use up this chair. Okay, looks like the chair is now out of the question. Wait for the reversal.
Change.
Whoa, reverse the reversal. I mean, signature move. Ooh, into another reversal. Okay, the signature move worked rather well, I think. I wasn't really paying attention to some of the meter. Okay, that actually hit.
Her head's got to be pounding right about now, Cole.
Throw you in the wall like Def Jam. You know what? I'm gonna see if I can actually use this chair up. Hate to waste a perfectly good piece of metal.
She just keeps using that. Hey, wouldn't you?
Yeah, it is a very viable strategy. As someone who's played a decent amount of Def Jam Fight for New York, using weapons is quite useful sometimes. They do cut through a lot of ridiculous levels of rubber band AI in that game.
Competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand.
Okay. Got my second signature move in.
She's here we go again.
Ooh.
The attack continues above her shoulders.
Hit her with a Stone Cold Stunner style neck breaker, and that's weird. Why is her head damage now purple and gray? Oh,
This is just crazy.
probably got super head damage right now. Holy crap, Natalya's got 3 specials lined up. I mean, finishers. Okay, I might need to find something a little bit more powerful than a...
I don't think she's getting...
I changed my mind. That worked fine. That was actually pretty good. Hit her with a chair a bunch of times, no effect. Clothesline? Win. Even in video games, wrestling is still delightfully hokey. If I have a signature and finisher available simultaneously, I can use the down button to toggle them. I honestly did not know that before. Would come in handy if I want to do several disarmors in rapid succession as Mig. I just spent some time poking around the My Player tree, giving myself and Mig a few more points in various abilities. Now I believe we can leave the lobby, where I believe we will have a flashback to Riley Flash's Wrestling Academy and all the crazy shenanigans that happened there.
Hey, it's X-Pac.
Just keep walking, we don't have time.
We always have time for X-Pac. Besides, you can't just ignore a WWE Hall of Famer.
I can. Trey.
Pac, what's going on?
Hey guys, looking good.
You too.
Thanks. I'm on this new mustard-only diet.
As in mustard is the only condiment you use?
No, as in I only eat mustard. I've already dropped like 7 pounds.
That's interesting.
But enough about me. This is your big night. I swear it was just like yesterday when I first saw you two on the indie scene.
Yeah, at that point we were only a couple years in.
And I was about 30 years in. But I could still go today if I had to. I'm telling you, this diet's legit.
I guess you could say you can cut the mustard, huh?
Anyway, we wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for you. So, thanks.
I'm sure you'd have been fine with it without my help. Trey, I don't think I can say the same for you. You were kind of the drizzling craps back then, no offense.
I would be interested in finding out what drizzling craps actually means.
It was more like a torrential downpour of crap. Red was always ahead of me from the moment we started training.
Also, drizzling craps sounds like a pretty good name for a band, and Mig has a very shiny suit in that cutscene.
You can use this credit card for whatever you need, but we keep the reward points. I'm about 10,000 short of a free trip to someplace warm, and you're gonna help me get there. Deal?
Got it.
Why does my dad in this look like a black Jason Alexander?
I just had to be close to you one more time. It feels like yesterday we got that call. There was a boy in Denver who was ready to be adopted, and now you're all grown up and...
In this timeline, I am from Denver and adopted.
I know.
Man, and I thought interdimensional cable was crazy.
Soon, okay?
No, don't. I mean, a big part of college is learning independence, and if you're visiting all the time, then I'll never be able to do that.
Just be smart about the credit card, okay? Like, if there's a big keg party, put it all on the card and have everyone pay you back in cash. That way, I'll be headed for that free beach trip in no time. Hey, maybe we could go on spring break together.
Frank?
I have to go.
Okay, drive safe.
This is the part where you get out of the car.
Right. Call us when you get to school.
Even in video games, my parents are embarrassing.
Do you believe this? We're finally doing it. Our very first list item. Train at the dungeon. Are you excited as I am?
I don't think that's possible, considering you've already had 3 energy drinks before we've even left town. But this is gonna be cool.
I know. Think about how many top superstars came through Calgary. The Hearts, Edge, Jake the Snake Roberts, Rowdy Roddy Piper, and we're next.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We have a long way to go before we can be mentioned in the same sentence as those legends.
Everyone has to start somewhere though, right? And the dungeon is a great place to start.
Just going by the name, the dungeon sounds like a really poorly maintained place.
Wanting you to go to college.
Well, here's hoping they have the best safety standards, despite their name.
Huh. Well, that's good. Hey, pull over real quick.
Bathroom break already?
No, I want to show you something. See that sign? Our faces are going to be on it someday.
You really think we can become more famous than the inventor of the paper toilet seat cover? He put a lot of butts in seats.
And when we make it to WWE, so will we.
Yeah, I highly doubt paper toilet seat covers are worth associating a town with, even if the creator of said invention did create a very popular bathroom sanitation item. So this is also a menu. You can even look at the list.
Alright, time for a road trip game. If you could face anyone who trained in Calgary in a dream match, who would it be?
Isn't it a little early for road trip games? We still have like 2,000 miles to go.
Come on, I'll get you started with some options. How about Bret Hart, Jake the Snake, or Rowdy Roddy Piper?
I'd say Bret Hart, partially because he's the only superstar that I actually know anything about. Partially because he had a few appearances on MADtv. The one that I remember the most is one where it was Will Sasso as Jesse Ventura, where Bret Hart ended up slamming Will Sasso through a table, proceeded to cut a promo right there on the spot about how he took offense to Will Sasso making fun of him in a previous sketch, and then punctuated it by declaring, "Bite me." That's a real sketch. I'll see if I can provide a link to it in the description.
That would be so cool to face a legend like that. Could you imagine?
Oh, and it's even giving me a flashback. No, wait. It's another Imagine spot. What would it look like if I was in a match trying to avenge my man Will Sasso against Bret Hart?
From Mount Sinai, New York, weighing in at...
Man, it's good to hear those words. And down comes one of the best reasons to think Canada is an amazing place, Bret Hart. In the words of AB Logic, watch out for the Hitman. Wonder how many other people watching this remember AB Logic, much less their song The Hitman. Man, I seem to be asking a lot of rhetorical questions during this video. Alright. Imagine spot, go.
You start coming up with dream match scenarios? Well, these two facing each other is exactly that.
Mostly just thinking about how grateful I am to be...
Ooh, Dropped him on the ropes. I didn't even know I could do that. Man, I'm just surprising myself with each and everything I'm doing here. Oops, I was a little bit too late to hit the pin right there. I know I'm a little bit too early, but still, can't hurt to try. And as soon as I said that, he kicked out. Ooh, spinning back elbow. Nice.
If you want to beat the Hitman, you need to use hit-and-run tactics to maintain some space and stay on your feet.
Ooh, that's actually a pretty good strategy. Hit-and-run tactics to beat the Hitman. Wonder if I'm close enough to do a diving attack from here? Close enough, and I just missed the go right into a pin prompt again.
Uh-oh. Vicious attack.
How did I miss that one?
1, 2. One more second and Bret Hart would have been out.
That was pretty close. Uh-oh. I think he's powering up. Okay, let's just see if we can run it out. See if I can do a submission to hold him in place a little bit.
Bret Hart made some big comebacks before, and he'll need to do it again. Yeah, that and a miracle.
By the way, folks, I decided to use the simplified submission technique, partially because I'm really bad at doing the one where you have to overlap these semicircles. And why does it feel like the referee is counting slower for me this time? Have I even been hit once? I missed the move right. I missed the go right into the pin prompt there again. Apparently, Canada is just distracting me sometimes.
Bret Hart with a nice reversal.
Oh, and now here's the part where I take a few hits. Whoa, that was actually pretty impressive. I honestly thought I was going to lose there.
Genius or complete stupidity, Cole?
Yeah, complete stupidity is a pretty good way to summarize the way I play this. And I don't have a finisher anymore.
This isn't good.
Hit him with that booty punch again. And drop the hammer.
Punishment to the core.
Whoa, I think I actually managed to beat him with that. Nice.
Look good. This is exactly what you do. Here he goes for the win.
I guess I don't even know my own strength in video games.
And he got a near fall out of it. I can't believe.
Wow, that was pretty impressive. Practically lit up, and he still managed to kick out. I'm actually pretty impressed. Jeez. No wonder Will Sasso was dissing him so much. Yes, video game me, that is a very good reaction to all this.
Plenty of fight left.
Yeah, I kicked out on the 2 that time. I think this is the part where I'm getting my heroic second wind. Or not. Okay, is this gonna be the one? What is this, like 4 or 5? And it looks like I'm gonna need a 6th. Maybe I should stop trying to go for pins when I have purple stamina. And let's just sit up here and let my sun shine back in. Maybe work the crowd a little bit, see if I can get anything out of that. Okay, it looks like I am down to just purple stamina right now. I ran right into that one, literally.
What's this?
Okay, I definitely hit the pin on that. Nicely done.
Put it in the books. And there was no.
Yep, you got that right. I won it, and I'm wearing jean shorts and a leather vest. Just like the 90s would have done anyways. Just like I would have done in the 90s. Damn it. Why am I having such a hard time pronouncing words sometimes? Alright. Meg got the confirmation for her wrestling boots. And me mum is wishing me luck at college. Alrighty then. Here is hoping that the next segment is going to involve Fredo Supreme and DJ MigD actually getting to Riley Flash's wrestling academy. Really hope it's that mullet mustache dude from the loading screen. That is a sick mullet he's got. But his mustache game is way more on point. Seriously, I don't even think Tom Selleck or even Burt Reynolds had a mustache that sick. Wait, did I say sick? I meant very 80s. Not that that makes me like him less. The mustache, I mean. Why did I just call the mustache a him?
This is it. The home of the famous dungeon. I swear, I can almost hear the wrestlers of the past groaning in pain.
That's my stomach. For the past 2 days, I've had nothing but moose jerky, maple puffs, and poutine.
I've never had poutine. Wonder what it tastes like.
I just want to say, I know I've been a little skeptical, but now that we're here, I can see us doing this. I mean, once Bret Hart hears how far we drove, he's gonna have no choice but to welcome us right in for training. So, thanks for pushing me on this.
Of course.
I wonder if I'd picked another superstar that I wanted to face in that one imagined spot it would have changed the dialogue from Bret Hart to, say, Jake the Snake Roberts.
Here for Bret Hart, eh?
Hello. And yes, he's going to train us to be wrestlers. I'm not sure I'm using that correctly.
Is Bret home right now?
He is. Hang on a sec. Bret, 2 lovely people are here for wrestling training. He'll be right down. I'm sure he's just putting his tights on, gelling up his hair, finding his sunglasses. He's got to look the part, you know.
This seems way too quaint for it to actually be Bret Hart.
Housekeeper?
Okay, seriously, guys? I'm messing with you.
Called it.
So Bret's not home.
No, and he hasn't been for years. The Harts don't live here anymore.
But you said...
This kind of thing happens like once a month, and I like to have a little fun when I break the news.
A wiseacre. I like this lady already.
And I gave myself severe stomach issues. At this point, we'd settle for one of the more obscure Hart brothers or even a distant cousin.
Like I said, none of them are here. You seem like nice kids. Stupid, but nice. Next time, do some research before you decide to drive all the way up here.
I feel like you could take that last bit there and just apply it to any person who doesn't do enough research on a subject before they talk about it.
I mean, I searched for dungeon in wrestling, and then some really weird stuff came up, and I kind of got sidetracked.
It's the internet. Of course he'd get sidetracked.
But hey, we came all the way here. We should at least get a picture. Can we do another one? I was making a weird face. Probably on account of the stomach pain.
Maybe you were right about us trying to become wrestlers. We've already failed at the first thing on our list, and maybe we're not cut out for this.
Hey, wait, we can't just give up that easily. I have an idea!
DJ MigD looked so disappointed in me right there. Well, here's hoping that we'll eventually find a workaround to this conundrum, preferably one that involves an intense 80s mustache, with handlebars like a chopped motorcycle.
So you drove all the way to Calgary thinking you were going to train with Bret Hart? I've done some stupid stuff in my life, but that takes the cake.
It wasn't our finest moment.
But since I had a dad who only looked at the rewards section on the credit card bill, we were able to stay in Calgary and learn from a former wrestler who, at least according to him, trained with the Harts back in the day.
I think he just ran next to one on a treadmill once.
So that's how you guys hooked up with Riley Flash.
Yeah. After striking out at the dungeon, it was kind of our only option.
Even though Riley can be a bit much sometimes, he gave us the foundation we needed to get here today.
He also gave us Ringworm with his dirty mats, but that's a whole other story.
Even when we can't settle for what we were looking for, Fredo Supreme and DJ MigD are still wiseacres at heart, and you gotta admit that is pretty impressive of them. Yeah, the loading screen supercut is definitely going to happen at the end of this Let's Play. It would make an interesting bonus video, at least. Alright, there we go! And here it is. Here is that wrestler who I was talking about, Josie Jane. It appears we are having ourselves a battle of the zebra pants, red versus white. 5 Feet of Fury versus Homegirl with Aaron Fitzgerald hair. What I was trying to say about Josie Jane earlier is that she seems like a character from a completely... No, wait, actually, that's not what I was trying to say. What I actually did mean to say was that she seems cool enough that you could easily transplant her into almost any other fighting game or wrestling game, and you wouldn't even need to do that much work. She looks cool, and I imagine, for some reason, she'd sound like Aaron Fitzgerald, partially because she has hair like Aaron Fitzgerald. Damn! Now that was a spread shot right there. And it appears she didn't think this through, just got to wiggle my way back up. And when I say my, I mean Mig's. Ha! You thought I wasn't looking. But I got superhuman reflexes, girl. You might have 6 zebra pants, an Aaron Fitzgerald haircut, and overall look insanely jacked, but let me tell you something, ma'am. Okay, that joke went nowhere. I'm gonna try this again. You might think you're a little bit too cool for school, ma'am, but let me hit you with some knowledge, college. You ain't. Wait, I should have said something about college dropout. Hell, maybe even made a Kanye West pun. Damn, I had something for this. Alright, let's see how good those pants are at repelling 6 submissions. Apparently, they are rather good. Okay, pretend to play possum. Whoa. This is strange. I set Mig's height to 5 feet even, and yet she looks slightly taller than Josie. And haven't even taken a single bit of damage yet. See if I can hit you with 16 shots. Looks like I can. Grapple against Josie Jane while standing in the ring? Cake. Oh, you thought we was done? That was just the placebo. And now it's my turn. Time to take on El Mago Jr., and I just tripped on the rope there a little bit. Bit clumsy. Whoa, don't celebrate too soon. Whoa, dude. Look out, Masked Luchador on you 6. Damn, couldn't even reverse it. Wasn't even out of a cutscene.
On the turnbuckle. Push off and roll backwards. You can pin him like that.
Good advice. Jeez, this guy is amazing at chokeholds. He must have been playing a lot of Hitman, no subtitle. Alright, we gonna get a run back? Damn, nothing.
It's alright. Yeah, you did good. You did good. Catch your breath. We'll get him next time, alright? You good?
Okay, apparently a leather vest and jean shorts did not protect against a 6 submission hold. Ah well, Josie Jane put up a good show, so I'll at least give her that, even if she is a little bit sneaky. Wait, no. Us losing had nothing to do with her, more or less me being overly cocky. I'll take my loss like a man, that's what bosses do, and you ain't a real boss until you've lost a few, as my man Mers would say. Yeah, no chance. That's what I had, celebrating way too soon. Note to self, only taunt after the person that just got tagged in is prone and can't get up on their own for at least 5 seconds. Also, try to predict when they'll be down for 5 seconds. I wonder if I could use Dionne Warwick's phone number to help in that regard.
Guys, come here. We need to talk.
And for some reason, I thought Riley Flash would sound a little bit more southern for some reason. Yeah, I know he's Canadian.
Disgusting ring mat?
Don't ask why I thought he'd sound southern.
All over. Hey, what was that for?
For playing to an imaginary crowd. It cost you the match. Red, great job. Keep it up.
Remind me why I show up here every day to get tortured?
That's not torture if you're paying for it. Now, what I didn't tell you was that match was actually a tryout.
For what? Is WWE coming to town?
Not quite. It was a tryout for the local Winterfest that's coming up. The organizers asked me to put on a wrestling event.
That's great.
Who are we gonna face? I wouldn't mind a rematch against those two.
Neither would I.
Slow down. After what I just saw, only one of you was ready for their first official match.
I bet it's Mig.
Sorry, Red. You'll get your chance soon.
Red's the one who's ready, not you, doughhead.
Called it.
When it comes to in-ring ability, Red's got you beat by a kilometer.
Of course she does. She's like 5 feet of fury.
Oh, thanks for the conversion, Albert Asswipe. Bottom line, you're too focused on the entertainment side of things.
Guilty as charged, Judge.
Focused enough on the entertainment side of things. Didn't you only appear in WWE like 3 times?
4, if you count the time I helped carry Macho Man to the ring on his fancy chair gimmick.
You mean a sedan?
No, it was a chair, not a car. Either way, I was in WWE 4 more times than you'll ever be.
I'll make it there someday. It's on our list.
Oh, yeah, and someday I'm gonna poop golden nuggets. No offense, Red.
Whatever. You'll see. Congrats on getting your first match. You know I'll be there cheering you on.
Thanks, I know.
Speaking of cheering her on, since you like running your mouth so much, you can accompany her to the ring as a manager. That actually might be a better fit for you long term.
A manager? That's not what I'm here for.
You'll figure this out. I know it.
Oh, one more thing. I need to know what to call you so they can advertise the event.
That's easy. I'm sticking with Red. Kids started calling me that in high school because of my temper, but I'm gonna turn it into something positive.
Okay. And what about you? Sticking with Denver?
I don't know. Sounds too regional. And omelette.
I know. How about Albert Asswipe?
That sounds like a good name for a rapper.
Carl Botch, on account of all the moves you botch.
I like that one.
How about I pay tribute to my wonderful trainer and call myself Riley Flash Jr.?
Oh, that ain't happening. Do you have any other nicknames?
Trey!
No, don't listen to her.
I kind of like that. And you can spell it T-R-E, so it's kind of like 3 in Spanish, as in getting a 3 count to win a match. Which probably won't happen very often for you, but you get it, right?
Yeah, I get it.
Great. Then Trey it is.
Thanks a lot.
No problem, Trey. And hey, I just realized we can cross something off our list. Come up with awesome wrestling names.
I don't know about the awesome part.
Okay, it looks like we finally got past Chapter 2. Took a while, and I had to record this over 2 nights, but it looks like I managed to talk about a character who kind of feels like they could be in another wrestling game, or again, another fighting game, and I even managed to play some decent matches. Not bad, Fredo, not bad. Wow, now that is a very swag loading screen. Is that Brooklyn again? Ah, man. Really looking forward to sending her flying like a Cessna 173 piloted by someone who doesn't even have a license. In other words, homegirl is going to crash. Hard. Courtesy of my hand. Ah, ladies and Germans, the saltiest runback of all. I have never forgotten my first match playing this game, and I don't intend to let this one slip past so easily. Ah, revenge has never been sweeter, and I believe that is where we shall conclude for today. I'm Fredo Supreme, the American Dream. I honestly just wanted to do that at least once. Holla at y'all later. Man, Big Head mode makes everything amazing.